Um, that's sus. That's right. This is now an Among Us podcast. Look, that's a meme that I don't understand. My feet are all up in these
Yeah,
cords.
yeah, they are. What, the calling
The
stuff sus?
well, no, the whole like Among Us thing that's going on right now. Have you been seeing it where people like notice the little Among Us characters and everything?
Yeah. Well, that's because that's what the human brain does.
Yeah, I don't like it. It
It looks
trips
for
it trips me
shapes.
out.
It looks for shapes that it recognizes. That's why people see Jesus in tortillas all the time.
Gracie
It's
May's
because
showing up
the
early.
human brain looks for faces and things.
True. Gracie May, you're so sweet.
No, she almost knocked the damn TV off.
And she wanted to watch TV. It's okay.
No, she thought someone was chasing her, and no one was chasing her. She always thinks someone's chasing her, though.
I
That's
mean,
the problem.
shit, me too. Welcome to my neighbor Mothman. This time, I'm just gonna let dude. I need you to get it away from
I
my
know.
feet. I don't know what I'm doing. I got no water on my nose. All right, no cold open this
No
time.
cold open,
We're just going
all right.
straight into it. This is my neighbor Mothman.
It is.
I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi. That's Roswell. This is Gracie on my lap, rubbing her butt against the
Rubbing her
microphone.
butthole straight onto the microphone. This is our
Ow.
cryptozoological X-Files-esque podcast where we talk about
Creepies and scaries and things that go bump in the night.
and things that make Zachary scared. And
Yeah.
it's most things. And also, every week, I come up with a new bit that I then pretend has been a bit the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
What will this one's be?
That's the bit.
Shit.
She. Yeah.
This time, funnily enough, last episode took a pretty hard stance against England.
Yeah.
But this week, we're going back. Going back to the royal colony.
Oh.
Prince Philip might be dead, but he's been replaced by the Beast of Exmoor.
Okay. I don't know anything about that.
Me neither before I did my read. Before I
Excellent.
found it. And I did this while I was half asleep, so it's not really in a great order.
It's alright. I did last week's episode this morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I know the chords are fighting us.
Get them away from me. They're like snakes.
This is why I used to have the arms for everyone, so no one was fucking twisting up.
Yeah,
the
I
cords.
do like holding it though. Nice. So, descriptions of the Beast of Exmoor. Ranges in color from black to tan or dark gray. Been suggested that the beast may possibly be a cougar or black leopard,
Okay.
which was released from a private collection. I need to turn do not.
I mean, black leopard's a thing. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I guess that is. I was thinking of cheetahs. Spots.
It's similar.
Yeah.
I was listening to someone today talk about how bad a name cougar was for mountain lions because it completely like disarms how dangerous they are.
Well, because cougar got,
Because it's got another meaning.
but the animal was first.
I mean, yes, for sure. But a mountain lion, like when I think of a cougar, even completely unrelated from the popular meaning
Yeah.
in today's vernacular. I just think of like a big cat.
Yeah.
Now, mountain lion.
That has lion in it.
Yeah, mountain lion's scary sounding.
Now, third alternate option you can use, puma.
Puma.
Puma is a cougar or a mountain lion.
See, when I
It's
think
all, like,
when I
regional.
think of puma, I think of like a
Shoes.
no.
Oh, really? You worked at shoes
We didn't
department?
sell a lot of Puma shoes
we
at that
didn't.
store.
We
You
didn't.
know that.
But we could.
We did have a couple, and I bought a couple of Puma shoes from that store.
My dad used to work at the Puma outlet over in Commerce. It was next to Dress Barn.
My brother used to work at the Skechers outlet. over in Commerce. That summer that everyone worked at the Skechers outlet for some reason because they hired anyone on the street, including I think 3 people from our store that we worked at
That does, yeah.
went over to Skechers, and then that Skechers store burned to the ground. Not literally, but metaphorically, in the business sense. They believe this black leopard was released from a private collection sometime in the 1960s or 70s after a law was passed making it illegal to have them kept in captivity outside of zoos. However, there is one of these that has been sighted since the 1960s and 70s, and a normal leopard's lifespan is about 15 years.
Oh.
And we're sitting at about 60.
So we'd be 3 generations in at least. Assuming we're breeding or that this has an elongated lifespan.
So you want a fun fact?
Yes.
2006, a skull was found
Okay.
that the British Big Cat Society reported was found by a Devon farmer was that of a puma. However, the Department of Environment, Food, and Rural Affairs states to this day still there are no pumas in that area of England.
That's what I was looking up. So I was like, normally I'm pretty familiar with where big cats are.
Yeah, no, they are. They're not in England.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. They sure aren't. But I'm looking at pictures of them.
There have been numerous reports of eyewitness sightings. However, the official Exmoor National Park website lists the beast under traditions, folklore, and legends, and the BBC calls it the famous yet elusive beast of Exmoor. Sightings were first reported in the 1970s, although it became notorious in 1983 when a South Molton farmer claimed to have lost over 100 sheep in the space of sheep in the space of 3 months. All of them apparently killed by violent throat injuries.
That's
That of a big cat.
Yeah.
Just like you, Gracie. You'd destroy some sheep, I'm sure of it. Or TVs.
Yang brought in a half of a rabbit once.
Nice. Yang also brought in bats.
Bring it, yeah. Yang also brought in a bat.
That was a good day. That was when we were recording in the sauna room.
Yeah.
Which I went back and listened to the audio from that first one. It was rough.
Yep.
Man, also my hair was so short. Both of our hair was so short. Oh, man. There was even a report of the beast seen fishing with its paw into the river barrel at Simon's Bath. Whilst oh no. Some locals theorize that its lair might be in the old mine workings of Moor. We got a big cat that's hanging out in old mines. He just mixing all kind of mythology.
It's underground cat.
Underground cat. Underground cat. Underground cat. The Daily Express offered a reward for the capture or slaying of the beast. Farm animal deaths in the area have been sporadically blamed on the beast ever since 1983. It has also been sighted in Devon and Somerset areas of New England. Of England. Most of these eyewitness testimonies have got different descriptions, but most accounts report the animal as being a large cat, either resembling a puma or a panther. Although, what do these British people know what those look like? You don't have them.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the Jungle Book. That's not for you.
It's true.
I haven't seen the new Jungle Book yet.
No.
The live action one.
Live action one, no. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. John Favreau did it, so.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who names are.
That's the guy who's in charge of Star Wars basically right now. He's doing the Mandalorian.
I haven't seen season 2 yet.
You haven't? Should do that.
I should do that. I really like season. There's a lot of stuff on Disney Plus I need to be watching.
Yeah.
You know what I did watch on Disney Plus? The Muppets movie.
That's a good movie.
It is a very good movie.
We used to, like, once a week we would watch that because we had VHS tape and we'd be at work at the patio store.
No, 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 no,
hanging
no,
out.
no, no, no.
Oh,
The new
the
Muppets movie.
Jason Segel one.
Yeah.
I know that there's a song in there about him having an existential crisis of whether or not he's a man or a Muppet.
Well, no, no, no. That's his. Oh, yes, because his brother is a
His
Muppet.
brother's a Muppet, yeah.
Uh huh.
That's all I know about
It's
that.
very good. It's a very good movie. I mean, it's a Muppets movie.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the podcast. Enough about the Muppets. It was recorded as
Fraggles?
now Fraggle Rock.
That's just to throw the
Don't get me
momentum away.
don't get me started on the Fraggles.
The intro song's fire.
That intro song banging.
Or remix it to a trap remix of the Fraggle Rock theme.
I bet it's been done.
Absolutely.
I've got to know now.
Oh, no.
Look at what you've done to me.
I've caused a total train derailment here.
Fraggle Rock remix.
Anything good?
Free beat Fraggle Rock's 2020 hip hop trap remix of a childhood classic. I'm gonna text this to you.
Yeah.
I want to watch it after
Absolutely.
after the podcast ends. Look at what you've done. I was doing so good. Is recorded as being somewhere between 3 and 4 feet 6 inches long from nose to tail, and 2 feet 6 inches in shoulder height, standing very low to the ground, much like a puma.
Yeah. For pouncing, right, Gracie? For pouncing.
And as having the ability to leap over 6 foot tall fences with ease. Like a big cat.
Can.
Descriptions of its coloration, already talked about that, black to tan to dark gray, with white markings on its head and neck. Described as having a squat head with a short neck, a muscular body, and short legs. Much like a big cat.
Yeah.
Pretty much, this is pretty much
It's not a cheetah.
It's not a cheetah.
'Cause they're
it is
skinny.
it is a big cat where big cats are not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Next paragraph. No such cat, native to England.
Yeah. That's what I was looking at. I pulled up the reports of big cat sightings in the UK. And it was like from 05 to 06. And it was like over 1,000.
Yeah, well, because of the variations in coloring that people have like cited,
Yeah.
it is very popular belief that there is not like it's not just one or two big cats.
There's a substantial
there's a whole species
population.
out there.
Yeah.
There have been photographs. I didn't get them. I meant to Google them afterwards, but they have been produced on at least 3 occasions. One of which appeared in the West Somerset Free Press in 1989. Taken by the Lewis family of Blue Anchor, and all appear to show a big cat with the features of both a puma and a panther. So kind of a crossbreed.
Yeah.
There's a couple of different explanations. First one, of course, is just a misidentification, which is the most commonly accepted one, is that it is merely escaped domestic cats whose size has been greatly exaggerated, or else of large dogs that have been misidentified. The livestock deaths have often been attributed to these large dogs, although human attacks on the sheep have also been suspected. And that's the most British thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do a British accent, because that's your thing.
Yeah, it is. That's me.
But, hey, lad, do you want to go eviscerate a sheep's neck? Oh, I think it lagged for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Or my brain broke. Let's go. Let's go eat some fish and chips and also eviscerate a sheep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just for fun, because it's Britain, and that's all that we've got to do.
Man, that solely reminds me of... You've not seen it.
The tractor tipping scene in Cars? That's also what I was thinking of.
No, but that's a good scene.
That's a good scene.
The movie American Werewolf in London.
Nope, never seen it. Never even heard of it.
It's a horror movie. But by today's standards, it's relatively tame and almost a comedy. But yeah, it's just like British people Britishing up all over the place. And then one American guy who gets turned into a werewolf. and has to deal with figuring out how to become a werewolf.
That kind of sounds like something I'd enjoy, actually.
I got the DVD. I'll lend it to you.
Can't. I've got to watch Haikyuu. I've got to watch my volleyball anime.
There's another one about beach volleyball that started like the same time as Haikyuu, and yeah, it's exactly
also-
what you think it is.
I'm also watching Westworld. And let me tell you,
I didn't ever start that. You gotta not have the zoomies right now, Kat.
start Westworld.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode of Westworld like 6 times.
Yeah.
And each time was like, this is something I'm going to get so into. And then just would never watch the second episode. Last Sunday, watched the entire first season.
I do have HBO Max. I could just watch it tonight.
You could. It's very good. It's like, I feel like you'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's Wild West robots.
Yeah.
But
I know that the book and other movie series that existed before goes into the other worlds. Because there are the other worlds.
yeah.
And that's what I know that the later seasons of Westworld are.
I say
doing.
season 2 gets into one of them.
Yeah.
And I just hit like I think I'm 4 episodes into season 2.
Yeah.
Dude, like, because I watched the entire first season last Sunday, and then the first episode of the second season, and then went to this girl's house, and the whole time I was driving over there, in the first like 2 hours I was there, I was like, gotta know what's going on. Gotta know what's going on in Westworld. Back to this.
Yeah.
A lot of people also believe that they are just escaped big cats that
Yeah.
have now been breeding out in the wild. Makes sense.
They could handle the weather. I mean, like, it's not great weather, but they could absolutely.
It's terrible
Adapt
weather.
to-
It's the worst
yeah.
weather.
It's
Everything about
raining. It's always raining.
it's like Seattle. If
Yeah.
Seattle was an entire country and not cool.
Yeah. I mean, Seattle's not cool, but boom. Take that, Seattle.
And England. I burned England real bad, and then you burned Seattle off
Yeah.
of my England burn. I mean, Seattle's all right, man. They had Twilight.
Yeah, that was. So I read that first book and was the most bored I've ever been.
I read all 4 books like
You're-
3 times.
You got a problem.
I was like 16.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was senior year, and I'm like, everyone keeps talking about this book. Let's read it. And then I got real bored.
I mean, that's fair. I saw on TikTok the other day, to go off the rails, another one, the domino effect that directly connects 9/11 to 50 Shades of Grey. Which was Gerard Way was on a ferry
Yep.
during 9/11, and it is what led him to start My Chemical Romance. And My Chemical Romance was what inspired Stephanie Meyer to write Twilight.
Yep. And then
To which that lady was like, I want to write some Twilight
fiction,
fan fiction,
yeah.
which became 50 Shades of Grey. So technically 9/11 caused me to be sexually harassed in the movie theater I worked at as a teenager.
Jesus.
Because I was an 18-year-old kid who was working at the movie theater when, in like back-to-back months, Magic Mike came out,
Oh.
and then 50 Shades of Grey came out. And let me tell
Fun
you,
times.
Andrew and I, I'm sure you aren't listening. We haven't talked since I was 18. Me and him we got harassed a good bit working in there several times, especially with Magic Mike. Women would ask us to come in there and like perform like
Yeah.
live sets for them. And I was like, I am a minor. I just want to work in this movie theater and smoke weed. I need you to calm down, lady.
Oh.
I just want to smoke weed, watch free movies, and then go over to my manager's house, which like now we're
Hindsight?
super cool,
Yeah.
and like looking back, I probably should not have done. But I'm gonna go over to my manager's house. I'm gonna try beer for the first time, and we're gonna watch Donnie Darko, baby. Back to these British big cats.
Yeah, British big cats.
Some man threw alcohol at me when I worked at the movie theater. And I would have killed him if I had not been stopped. I was 8, dude. like now, if someone tries to start a fight with me, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. But at 18,
When I was like 17, 18, working at the movie theater, I jumped over a counter to try and fight this man. I don't know who I was back
yeah,
then. I don't know what's happened to
confident,
me.
clearly.
I think it was reckless, like not like fear of death, but just acceptance of death.
Yeah.
And like if it comes from this 45-year-old man who's drinking
So be it.
vodka in a Gatorade bottle at 2:30 p.m. on a fucking summer day
Yeah.
in Cars. He was watching Cars.
Dude, I went and saw Cars like 12 times at theaters.
I mean, look, those summer specials when it was like $3 for a movie ticket was great. But yeah, no, that man was drinking a lot, just straight vodka out of that Gatorade bottle.
What choice? That's a bad choice.
It
Good
hit me.
choice.
It hit me in the face, and I was filled with more rage than I've ever known.
So that's Jake's baseline. what you felt in that moment was how Jake feels normally.
Jake wakes up with just that hatred in his heart. All right. Another popular belief is that they are hybrids
Okay.
between a puma and a leopard. Pretty much it. There's like maybe it's a
Yeah.
puma and a leopard. They don't explain how those two got there,
Yeah.
but I mean whatever.
Well, because like I was looking it up, and like the biggest big cat that's native to there is the Maine Coon, like the house cat,
Yeah, like Jake.
like
has.
Jake's cat,
I love
and
that.
that's a big cat, but that's not a big cat.
It's a big house cat, but it is not a it would not be classified as a big
like
cat.
Nuggets what like
Dude, I don't know.
18 pounds, 22 pounds,
Probably Nugget's a big boy.
Nuggets big.
I love Nugget so much.
And like Yang we were like, man, you're heavy. You're like 12 pounds.
Yeah, Nugget's a beefy boy. I would just like to say that pumas and leopards have been bred in captivity, and the name of this hybrid is a puma pard. Yep,
That's a bad one.
it is a bad one. Now here's a fun fact that I learned
Yeah.
about male big cat hybrids. They are all sterile,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
Because they did the Liger.
Yeah, I don't like.
And they're enormous.
We gotta stop doing that. There's no reason.
Science.
Don't need it.
Dude, but like comparing the lion and tiger next to the Liger is like a polar bear compared to a black
Yeah.
bear. And like that's ridiculous.
Look at this. Look at this
Oh, yeah.
scumbag.
It's that Cubs game from the 80s all over again.
Man, I've watched more baseball this year than I have in a long time.
I've been craving baseball.
Yeah, like who was it? Oh, Jacob DeGrom, dude.
Mm-hmm.
3 up, 3 down, 3 innings in a row.
Yeah. Well, while we were eating, we were watching the Giants game yesterday. I had something to talk about earlier with that, and I don't remember what it was, but I was sitting there looking at Buster Posey catch, and I'm like, man, you really want another ring so you can just get out of there.
Man, been in the league a minute.
He's been in there. I remember him coming in.
Because he played for the Orioles?
No, he's been a
Or
Giant.
was it the Giant?
Yeah,
I
his
knew it was
entire
one of those
career.
orange teams.
Yeah.
One of those orange teams.
One of those orange teams. But then I started thinking about Tim Lincecum, and I'm like,
Dude.
he got ruined by that surgery.
Yeah, him and like I remember getting into baseball a little bit at in that era because it was him and it was Steven Strasburg when he was just flinging it. I saw that he got placed on the IL today.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I remember when Steven Strasburg was pitching with the Nationals that first
I don't
time.
think Lincecum even plays anymore.
I don't think so. If he does, he's
In the
not.
yeah, he's
I'm
in
gonna
the
say
minors,
he's
yeah.
not in a major rotation. All right, enough sports ball talk. Am I right?
Yeah. That's what I was missing last night was someone to talk sports to.
Sorry.
That's all good. I invited Kyle, but he was out of town.
I was drinking my 3 Bud Light seltzers, refreshing, delicious. And what else did I do last night? I don't remember. It was so long ago. Next paragraph, government involvement. Government conspiracy, maybe? No.
Oh.
1983, in a response to increased reports of livestock death and sightings of the beast, the Royal Marines staked out the Exmoor Hills. Although some Marines claimed to have seen the beast through night vision equipment, no shots were fired, partially because of the risk of the Marines' high-powered sniper rifle bullets passing straight through the creature's body and then causing injury to humans or livestock.
Excuse me.
These British fucking Marines were sitting out in the hills of Exmoor with sniper rifles trying to kill this cat. But they didn't shoot at anything because they were like, hey, this sniper might be a bit too much. They're sitting up there with 50 cal snipers just trying to take out a cat.
That's the way that
That's the way the
our friend
American
group would
military
choose to try to take out. Let's get as many Call of Duty guns as we can to try to shoot these panthers.
During the search, the Marines' commanding officer was quoted as saying that their quarry behaved with high, almost human intelligence and always moved with surrounding cover amongst hedges and woods. Ultimately, the Marines were recalled from the field, after which the attacks on the local sheep allegedly increased.
This is Australia losing a war to the kangaroo or the emus all over again.
Yep. But it's British people with sniper rifles, and they can't find this cat. In 1980,
Sounds like a children's book.
the cat that eluded the British Marines. By 1987, the creature was connected to over 200 farm animal deaths. More recent attacks were reported in 95 and 2001. The ministry continued to study the reported sightings into the mid-1990s before concluding that the beast was either hoax or myth and that the alleged sightings had been mistaken identifications of creatures native to the Exmoor area. But if you remember, there are no cats native to the Exmoor area.
They'd have bears, right? But bears don't look like cats.
Bears do not look like cats.
Bears don't walk like cats.
No.
They kind of lumber everywhere they go.
Yeah, they're also much bigger than cats. Because they only described it as being like 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And that'd be like a bear cub.
But it wouldn't be long enough.
Yeah, it wouldn't be long enough because they described it as like 4.5 feet long. It'd be a weird looking.
They don't have bears.
I was gonna say I didn't think so.
I thought they had bears. I don't know. Some Assassin's Creed thing is telling me that they had bears. I don't know what it is.
Yes, Assassin's Creed, where we get all of our historical knowledge.
Pretty much. It got me through
the American Revolution,
AP World History. We talked about Italy a lot, and I was like, "Excellent! I've just played Assassin's Creed 2."
One of my roommates is playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla really heavily right now, and man, I downloaded that. I bought that game at launch, and I was like, "All right, Assassin's Creed Vikings, hell yeah!" I don't like Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got 30 minutes into it. I was like, "Why did I do this? I don't like Assassin's Creed games."
That's every time. I'll buy a new Far Cry. Every time. I don't like Far Cry.
I played 15 minutes of Far Cry Primal and 15 minutes of Far Cry 4 and went, these aren't for me.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like we've talked about Assassin's Creed before, which brought up something that Jake and I talked about this week, which was the fact that every week we talk about, on this podcast, we talk about one thing that we talked about the week before, and we never reference that we've talked about it before. We just continuously repeat something week to week. And I was like, Jake, I need you to not tell me that. And I was like, what sucks is I'm conscious of it.
No.
And I think it's because we record them back to back.
It's what it is. So we're making reference to the thing we just talked about.
But like there'll be like one or two topics that we like when we record that I'll be like, man, did we talk about this already? And I go, oh, maybe. And then it's so funny to me that Jake's listening to it and he goes, they just talked about that. But that's all I've got for the Beast of Exmoor.
There were bears in the UK around 7,000 years ago.
Okay, cool. So not.
Yeah. And they're in Valhalla, which is in the UK by the end of it.
Did you play through all of Valhalla?
No,
Is it
it's hard.
is it Valhalla? Is it Valhalla?
I don't know. I'm not. I'm like Irish or something. I don't know.
I mean, me too.
I gotta do one of. We're gonna get those 23andMe tests.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna get my
Why?
sister one. So if she wants to go play for a national team that's not the U.S. in the Olympics,
Smart.
she can.
Smart.
Yep.
I saw that she passed 100 career hits.
100 career hits. Also found out she's the active hits, home runs, and RBI leader for the team.
Man, she's like Nikola Jokic up there.
That's why she's the captain.
Nice.
So she had a triple yesterday.
I think I saw that on Twitter.
That was her 100th hit. Was a triple.
Hey, what a way to bring it in. That's all right. I think my sister leads the school, which I mean is only high school, but I think she leads the school in almost every category in volleyball,
Yeah.
record wise. Which like,
Oh,
for
she's
you.
also my sister's also second in.
yeah. Well, my sister could beat up your sister.
my sister's second,
Not at all.
second in hit by pitch in the Big Ten.
That active or just forever?
Forever.
Oh man. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. And when I played baseball, I also got hit by the pitch a lot. I had the record at Lamar Murphy Park for a long time.
I got hit in my groin with one pitch one time, and let me tell you, never didn't wear a cup again.
Yep.
Let me tell you, I didn't play baseball again after that year.
I got hit in the head a lot.
Yeah, no, I never got hit in the head. I got hit in the knee a lot, and then I got hit that one time in the groin, and I was like, never again. Because I think I like went to swing for the pitch, and
you
then
opened your stance
yeah,
up.
and then I'm just squared up with that
Yeah.
man as he's throwing a ball at me very fast. I hated baseball. I was not good at it.
Jake and I used to play baseball together.
I know. I used to watch you guys play baseball at high school.
No, I didn't play in high school. I stopped playing.
That was Ship.
Yep.
That was Ship that I was talking about.
I'm not a ship.
You are not a Ship, no. I miss Ship. What a good man. He was man. I still can't believe it. They went to Yankee Stadium for their honeymoon. Him and Demi,
Yeah.
however you say it. Yeah, that's all I've got for the Exmoor Beast. I think my brain's shutting down.
Yeah, that happens sometimes,
I'm also kind of hungry, or I'm very full because I've eaten 2 meals today for the first time in a very long time.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna get yelled at about that later.
You might, yeah.
No, I am for sure. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that phone to buzz. What do you mean you haven't eaten? Look, I don't move. I sit in one
calories, yeah.
I sit in one solitary place for 8 hours a day. I don't need to eat food. Although I did recently find out that if you eat a whole bunch of a tub of popcorn, there is enough butter in that to trigger a response if you are lactose intolerant.
Interesting.
And when you're too shy to use the restroom at another person's house, and you can feel that you're having a response to dairy when you are lactose intolerant, it's a living hell.
Oh yeah, I would imagine so.
It's not good. I thought I was gonna die, Levi. I was just asked to use her roommate's bathroom.
Yeah.
I would have rather used her roommate's bathroom than hers. Man, I had Cane's again. Cane's is so good.
It's
Levi.
really good. Listen, it's hyped. It's way overhyped. It's really good though.
See, I had never heard any hype until I moved to Athens. And then JT came over and he was like, dude, we gotta get Cane's. Cane's is so good. And then we got Cane's. I was like, Cane's good. Yeah. And I've had Cane's 3 times now since I moved out there.
We go every other weekend to Ohio for softball right now. And we eat Cane's like every weekend.
Okay, yeah, I can see how it would get old.
No. It's good every time is the thing.
Man, you know what's not good every time? Crystal.
Yeah.
I came home
But sometimes you feel like you want those onions in you.
Sometimes you do want
You
those
you
crystal burgers
a little
inside of you.
soggy thing that you want to eat. It's a little soggy square
It's a little soggy square of something.
that you just want to shove in your gullet.
I came home the other day to 24 crystal burgers just in my fridge. And here's the thing. I don't want crystal.
Yeah.
I don't like crystal.
Don't you though?
If there's crystal there, I'm gonna eat that
Yeah.
crystal. And I think it's because I keep telling myself this is the time that it doesn't make me feel like I'm dying.
No.
And guess what?
Every
time you remember there was one time I was very, very convinced I was dying.
Yeah.
Because I came home to there was like crystal chili dogs.
They gave Adam too much food.
They gave Adam too much food, and Adam made me eat some of that food, and I thought I was dying. This is the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
What's happening to us?
We got to do Fight Club.
On cue. Eat, dummy, eat more. I cannot believe this. Buzz, buzz. And then also, more importantly, Kristaps Porzingis and Mo Harkless getting a little chippy.
That's what I saw. I was like, why is he showing me this about Porzingis?
Oh,
and then I
no.
read the rest of it.
Cryptid Fight Club.
So this is a big cat.
It's a big cat.
Other land animals. Here's the thing.
It's not gonna get a big. It's not gonna get a humanoid. Maybe. Hey, you know who it could get? Probably
That's where I was thinking.
Spring Heel
too.
Jack.
He's such a good base level.
He's such a good level for like a human.
yeah.
Like, would it mess me up? I don't know. Is it gonna mess Spring Heel Jack up? Because sure, Spring Heel Jack can jump very high and
fire.
breathe fire.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna do anything against a cat that's lurking in the woods.
If he doesn't know it's there, yeah.
Yeah. And then guess what?
And that's the thing is that these are like panthers or jaguars, right? So they're not tigers.
No.
Tigers are a whole nother category.
Tiger's a whole nother breed.
Tigers are way too big. They're like 600 pounds and 15 feet long or something.
Yeah.
Like, tigers are enormous.
There's some woman that keeps showing up on my TikTok for you page that runs one of those like tiger rehabilitation places. Them motherfuckers too big.
Yeah.
I mean, we all saw Tiger King.
Yes, we all did because there was nothing else to do at the time.
That person's arm is gone. Why are we still putting our bodies near cages?
I just remember because there's different ways that you breed the lion tiger to get the liger. There's the opposite with the opposite sexes. It's a Tygon.
That's such a cooler name.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that
And
show? What's that show?
What?
That's got you've got the little white, like the little liger, like mech.
Zoids?
Zoids.
Zoids, yeah, that's his mech is Liger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think every
have
time
that.
I know
have Liger.
every time I see it, I'm like, man, I don't remember what that show is.
Zoids was rad.
I wonder if I can stream it.
Probably.
All right.
There's old series too. I remember. I was like the mid-aughts series.
I shouldn't have made the comment that the Kristaps Porzingis thing was more important.
Oh no! Now you're in double trouble.
Uh-oh.
So it can mess up most animals up
Phone
to
died.
Spring-heeled Jack probably. Spring-heeled Jack you can take on, but anything then we start Spring-heeled Jack is the barometer starts crossing us into magic. I feel like
magic and like overwhelming strength.
Yeah.
Because like it's not going to beat Bigfoot.
No.
Too thick.
Tiger could probably beat Bigfoot.
Tiger might be able to. Two tigers together,
Absolutely.
they get in Bigfoot.
No questions.
One tiger probably not get. One tiger gonna put up a fight with Bigfoot. I can't say who's gonna win, but like a puma or something, Bigfoot just too thick.
Well, and this is the thing that I saw the other day was people arguing gorilla versus a tiger
Versus the lizard. Yeah, it's the big movie right now.
Yeah.
I
But
still haven't watched. Have you watched that?
yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right, I need to watch it.
But the conclusion they came to is like, at the end of the day, like a gorilla is just a gorilla. Like they're big and strong, but they're not a tiger.
True.
Like that's an actual monster. What you look up?
Apparently Netflix made a Zoid show.
A new one? Oh no. I'm back in, baby.
It's called Zoids Wild. No, that's Zoods. Oh, dude.
That's a Tygon, by the way.
That's so much cooler looking.
Because the Liger is just kind of pale.
I'll say, yeah. There's only one season. But there's 50 episodes in the first season.
There we go. That's what's up, anime.
All right. I'm going to watch Zoids tonight. Cryptid Court.
It's a big animal.
It's just an animal.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't even say it's a big animal. Apparently it's just an animal.
it's just an animal that's like
It's just not
shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's not supposed. It's not remix.
Then the burp, and then the
Oh man, I wish you'd been recording
I
for
know.
that. It was so good. Yeah. So I guess that's it. No date set yet,
Yeah.
but
We figured out the finale for the
we
season.
figured out the season 1 finale, and let me tell you,
It's a doozy.
if you think that the energy in these episodes is a little off kilter, just you wait. Because this is us, I would say 99% of the time,
Yeah.
sober.
Yes. Absolutely.
And little teaser for the season 1 finale, we will not be.
So be looking forward to that.
I'm gonna say as we nail a date down, we'll kind of be more concrete about
promote it and that sort of thing.
it. Yeah. Will I promote the tweet? Can't, because then I'll have to block it. Because I block promoted tweets still. Speaking of Twitter, follow the podcast
Yeah.
on Twitter at Mothman Podcast. Follow me personally on Twitter for banger tweets like the ones that I sent out today, including "Say Goodbye" by Chris Brown is the best breakup song of all time. Nothing could ever come close. Follow up Teat.
Teat. Follow up Teat. No, don't do that.
Follow up tweet. The closest thing is Icebox by Omarion. You can see more good tweets like that, and built like a sad clown. Got a lot of interactions on that one
Yeah.
for some reason. Don't know what it means still, but you can follow me at Baby Mothman.
My tweets are less entertaining on my own, like things that I say, but I retweet a lot of interesting stuff.
Where can we follow you?
That's going to be Levi Carver, LevisCarver.
You can also follow his TikTok at the
Yeah.
same username. We once again forgot to talk about the TikTok idea about
sure
paper.
did.
We're so bad about
So
this.
bad at this.
Follow Levi on TikTok. He's got one of them,
Yeah, I do.
but more on the way.
They're in the pipeline.
They're in the
One I'm
pipeline.
scripting currently.
Man,
Isn't that a sentence?
geek check.
I haven't scripted something
wait,
since video
wait.
broadcast class.
Zoomer check.
Zoomer, oh no.
Zoomer check. You're scripting TikToks.
Yeah. I'm not. I am not a Zoom.
Zoomer check.
I am not Gen Z by a mile.
Dude, it depends. It's all made up.
It's all made up. Anyway.
It's all made up, and it's so infuriating to me.
And I like the people pointing out I grew up with dial-up, but I also know how to
make
run
a TikTok.
how to make a TikTok.
I'm gonna be upfront. I don't know how to make a TikTok.
I just held the record button and made a single video.
Okay.
I didn't do any edits in
Or
that.
transitions.
No, the
Yeah.
green screen with the images behind me, that seems like witchcraft.
Yeah. Or what's the one that I saw today that really tripped me out? The one where like they're taking like welcome to the TikTok segment of the podcast. They like they'll show just like a picture of themselves, and then it'll just warp onto like some like
Yeah.
media and be like, oh man, this middle-aged white man apparently is Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther in
Yeah.
the Avengers. And how are you guys doing that?
I watched a girl transform repeatedly into Hawkeye and become more upset every time.
As one should. Terrible character. You can follow Coralie. Her username is at Lychan, LYCHAN_.
Yeah.
She created our lovely artwork. She did a great job.
You can find the My Neighbor Mothman shirts at boardnerds.store.
You can watch us record this live at twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming.
Also, if you go to boardnerds.store, if we're live, the stream will be happening there as well.
Yes, it will. You can always find when we're live by checking one of our Twitters.
Yeah.
One of us, at least every time.
I think mine's
Tweets
automated
about it.
at this point.
Probably. Mine's not because it's not hooked to my account.
Well,
I think I just died.
yeah, I know. There was a big pregnant pause there.
You can email us at
There we go.
themath. Fucking Christ.
You did it to yourself. It had been so long. It had been so long.
So long I haven't done it. At that Mothman podcast at gmail.com. Perfect. Jake's gonna make math jokes to me this week.
Could be worse. It could be that Meth Man podcast, and that would be.
I'll pick that up right now. I'm still paying for that stupid website that I never use.
Oh. That's all right. No one uses our website either, but I have it.
Well, at least you can make money off of that website if they do show up.
Potentially.
I wonder what I should look at what the impressions on that website have been.
Yeah.
I bet it's not anything for the last several months. If you like esports, you can follow Last Round Save.
Yeah.
They're at this point maybe have announced their big news.
Yeah. We do.
But as of recording, they have not
have not,
announced
yeah.
their big news that we know about because we're
Inside.
we're
I changed my Twitter bio to add LR Last Round Save adjacent.
I should put that in mine.
Because I'm in the server and I can go to every channel.
Yeah, I mean I can as well. I'm like, here's a fun little anxiety thing that I have about the Last Round Save thing. I don't know how much I can like interact with it,
Yeah.
you know? Because
Yeah.
like I feel like I'm a part of it, but I don't know if that's just because I'm friends with Jake.
Yeah. I'll interact with the official Twitter account, but like only like and retweet the players.
Oh, see, I'm interacting with players.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, like Corey and I had a whole conversation.
Yeah.
Corsonics. Yeah, no, it's a very anxious thing. Like, especially when we did the big April Fool's joke of them signing us
Yeah.
for Fortnite. Like I was like, man, as soon as one person messages me about Last Round Save, like I'm done for. I don't know how to interact with that. But I might put LRS adjacent if Jake gives me the go ahead. Because that's my thing. Is I don't want to like self-impose, right?
Yeah.
And be like, all right, yeah, cool. I'm a part of the LRS family. And then Jake just be like, well, I'm not going to tell him no. This is all he's got going for it. So yeah. But yeah, follow Last Round Save.
Yeah.
They do a lot of Valorant.
I'm still holding my breath for once Infinite comes out for Halo. I'm gonna make an attempt at doing that for them again.
I think I think you and I both feel the same way about Overwatch.
Yeah.
That you feel for Halo.
Yeah.
Because I'm down.
Overwatch would be a solid pickup as well.
God, I love Overwatch. We can't talk about Overwatch
Nope.
again.
Nope. We did that last week.
We did do that last. Fuck, we did it again.
All right, you want to give some warnings?
Yeah, don't sit in this room. It's so hot in here.
I know, right?
It's very hot here. I'm in a hoodie, a beanie, and pants. Levi's in a short sleeve shirt and swimming trunks.
It's 75 in here.
Oh, it feels like it's 90.
I think it's just because like we got the PlayStation and the PC on, and the fucking mixer makes heat.
That and it's fucking hot outside because we're getting to that season.
Hit summer already.
Ugh, it makes me want to kill myself. Cut that out. Don't leave that in. Warning number 1: no outside. Only inside. Very
Pollen
safe.
outside.
Pollen's so bad. Pollen. Leave that in. Just
Yeah.
fucking. I don't know where I am. I hate the pollen.
It's like a 90% contributor to what's going on with me today.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like I've got to take. I'm to the point now where I'm taking like 4 allergy pills a day.
Oh gosh.
Because I just can't. Because like I've got to take the dog out like 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And if I don't take all those allergy pills, I'm useless for an hour and a half after taking the dog out. I've gone through 6 boxes of tissues
Dude, I
in the
bought
last
some of
week and a
those-
half.
Hang on.
Now we're just talking
I
about
bought some
tissues.
of those Vicks shower tablet things.
Dude, those things are so good.
Yeah, those are fantastic. Go buy those.
As
Not
someone
a sponsor.
could be a sponsor,
Could be a sponsor.
I'll reach out.
I love Vicks. In general, anytime I was sick, boom, Vicks.
I recently learned that their like chest stuff doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's a like a placebo.
Hey, if
Like-
it works, it works.
Yeah, like apparently it's just like it doesn't do anything to actually like cure like any.
No.
It's just a like, oh, this makes my nose feel funny. I bet it's working.
Yeah.
Ooh, which if you're interested in that kind of stuff, like weird medical stuff, go listen to Sawbones. Sawbones is a really good medical podcast.
There you go.
Warnings, don't shout out podcasts on your podcast. Number 2, don't play laser tag. The science is out on whether or not it can kill you.
Oh.
I don't know if that's actually true, but there's a laser tag commercial going on the TV behind you. It's at home laser tag.
Oh, yeah, we used to have one of those. It was terrible.
Ah, beans. We used to sell them at Hibbit.
Yeah.
I mean, unnamed sporting goods.
It's fine. We don't work there anymore.
Don't name a sporting goods store that you used to work at, because it sucks. Don't go into the water. Don't talk about things on your podcast that you did talk about the week before, unless it actually makes sense. I didn't do a bit this week.
That was the bit.
Yeah, but I didn't do one.
That used to be the bit on the Board Nerd Show, was that every week Lee would have a bit, or Casey would have a bit, and then he would forget the bit.
Now
That was the bit.
Now I'm just Casey, huh?
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Could be Lee. I don't have that. I don't have the hatred in my heart to be Lee. Lee's an angry man. Don't play Valorant,
Dang.
because you're probably better at it than I am, and I need to beat people. Otherwise, I feel bad about myself.
Play Valorant with a controller.
Play Valorant, but like that dude on TikTok that plays Warzone where he plays with like a baguette.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff's crazy. Don't make TikToks. Stop making TikToks, everyone, so Levi can make them only, and they'll blow up. Don't watch movies
Oh.
unless
Ooh.
you want to.